great day, friends, and welcome to another edition of Auto Review. I'm Ron De Los Reyes, and today we're doing something a little different from what we usually do. We are just going to be a passenger in a van. Of course, we're not driving, although we are going to try to drive later on, but most of the time we will be a passenger in this van, and we're referring to the all-new Nissan Urban 2015 model. We'll tell you more about this trip later on in the show. In the meantime, let's take a look at the latest in motoring on our Auto News Update. The Association of Vehicle Importers and Distributors Incorporated announced that the group sold more than 12,100 units in the second quarter of the year, 38% higher compared to the 8,850 units sold in the same period last year. In line with this news, Avid has also welcomed Ford Philippines to the organization as it continues to expand its membership and consumer target. Avid now has 16 member companies representing 23 international brands. In terms of passenger car sales, Avid sold 5,746 units in the second quarter of the year with a sales growth of 27%. The light commercial vehicles, on the other hand, registered a 48% sales increase after selling 6,432 units this year compared to 2014's more than 4,300 units. After an excellent sales increase for 2015, Avid is confident that the sales growth will continue as the members of Avid are set to launch new product offerings before the year ends. Philippine Utility Vehicle Incorporated, the pioneer EV manufacturer in the country, has partnered with Electric Vehicle Expansion Enterprises to launch the Adopt an E-Jeepney program during the recent CSR forum of the League of Corporate Foundation. The Adopt an E-Jeepney program will allow companies to adopt an e-jeepney for a fixed rate for a year or more. And this program can fund a new fleet of e-jeepneys to replace the old, dilapidated gas-guzzling traditional jeepneys that are currently plying Manila roads. The CSR program will modernize the Philippine public transport system and help reduce air pollution in the process, and in exchange, the sponsor company gets on board advertising, both internal and external. E-jeepneys are energy-efficient, zero-emission vehicles running purely on electricity. E-jeepney operations use modern methods for safety and reliability. The maximum speed is 40 kilometers per hour, and it uses fixed and predetermined stops and is driven by highly disciplined and trained drivers. For inquiries about the Adopt an E-Jeepney program, you may call this number. Ford Philippines has opened its 38th dealership in the country, this time in Ormoc, Leyte. The new dealership is owned and operated by Andre Rafael Romeo, who is also the owner of Ford Tacloban. The second Ford dealership in Leyte boasts a one-story facility inside the 1,700 square meter land area and features 5-vehicle showroom. It also houses its own service facility that can accommodate up to 6 vehicles at a time. Ford Ormoc also follows the Blue Oval brand's Brand at Retail 2 corporate identity, which was first introduced in 2012. The new architectural design philosophy puts focus on customer comfort and convenience, as well as the facility's green and environmental sustainability. After Ormoc, Ford plans to have 40 showrooms in the country as they will open 2 more dealerships this year. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation closed the month of June, recording its highest monthly sales volume of more than 4,600 units, with a growth of 1.6%, compared to more than 4,500 units sold during the same period last year. Passenger car sales also increased by 32.3%, with close to 1,500 units compared to 1,133 units sold during the same month last year. Mitsubishi closed the first semester of the year with 25,198 units for a slight growth, 0.5%. In spite of this modest growth, MMPC was able to keep its number 2 position in the local automotive industry with a marked share of 19%. And so goes our Auto News Update. Auto Review will be back. Stay with us.
True, all of my dreams when I found you.
Introducing the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4.
After the launch of its new generation NV350 Urvan, Nissan Philippines invited a group of motoring journalists for an exclusive media test drive from Manila to Anilao, Batangas. From Manila, we boarded the all-new NV350, and from there, we were able to visit different destinations while relaxing inside Nissan's very spacious and comfortable van. The NV350's exterior is now a lot more modern compared to its previous model. It features the Nissan signature V-Motion grille, larger headlamps and taillights, and 15-inch steel rims with wheel covers wrapped with 195 over ATR 15 LT tires. Although the new van is now smaller, it definitely does not sacrifice any interior space. It still has a generous cabin space, as all of its 4 rows provide ample leg, elbow, and headroom that can accommodate up to 15 passengers. The NV350 also prioritizes comfort, as it now features a 12-point system that gives every passenger on each row his or her own vent. Nissan improved the renowned cooling system made the whole drive very relaxing, despite the number of passengers in each vehicle and the hot temperature outside.
I drive the van every day, so when I drove this NV350, I was surprised that the clutch, the steering wheel, the gearing, they're all soft, which is, for me as a driver, I look forward to those kinds of vans. So it was fun to drive.
Well, I'm happy for the commuters actually, because they will be exposed to something better, maybe faster and better engine and more spacious. And what I love about the trip most, actually Nissan, thank you for all the treats, the diving, the food, the camaraderie, and the fun. So it's all a fun
and
trip.
Lots
Thank
of
you.
vents also. Lots of vents for the aircon. Very good aircon.
Yes, too cold. But it's good.
Its YD25 DDTI 2.5-liter common rail turbo diesel engine's performance throughout the drive was very smooth, as our drivers did not experience any difficulty in handling various road conditions with the number of passengers on board the van. This proved that this is not only geared for great passenger comfort, but is also designed to provide a good experience to all drivers, along with its adjustable driver's seat and steering wheel with tip.
I would say the most compelling upgrade on this particular Nissan van would be the powertrain. It's now equipped with a 2.5-liter turbocharged diesel engine and a very significant, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere close to 400 Newton meters of torque. That figure is undoubtedly would give you so much, power and torque needed for holding and pulling.
In the safety department, Nissan NV350 boasts its zone body principle that highlights the new Urban's very strong body, along with modern safety features such as front ventilated disc brakes with ABS and brake assist and front airbags. The whole drive from Manila to Anilao, Batangas was really just a breeze because of the extreme ride comfort and good handling provided by the NV350 Urban.
The engine, of course, this is a big enhancement in the Urban. Aside from that, we find the riding comfort, which is important in vans. And also, I cannot forget about the cooling performance of the NV300 Urban. Nissan has always been known for its air conditioning system, but we've moved that a notch higher with the new Urban. Now the aircon system has rear vents stretching all the way back. The rear aircon system now has 12 vents at the back alone, excluding the ones in front, because the Urban we're offering has flexible seating. We have a 15-seat version. We also have the very popular 18-seat version. So with the 18 seats, with passengers at the back, we feel it's very important to have very good cooling in a van in the Philippines.
As our trip came to a close, we've come to believe that the new Nissan NV350 Urban is indeed a tough contender in the van category. Its capabilities definitely surpass its predecessors, as it offers a great amount of comfort and high-quality drive experience.
I also had a chance to drive it yesterday. It handles really well. The engine power is good. I guess if this vehicle is set up so that it can carry quite a lot of people, so the ride probably would have been a little bit better if there was a lot more of us. Para mas nagaan yung suspension. But otherwise, it was good. It's good. It's a fun car to drive. Accelerates really well and goes good around the corners.
Well, first the looks. It has upgraded its looks. It has acquired that modern look. I think it can still accommodate up to 15 people, but more on the Asian sizes, I guess.
The overall experience, it's been really great. So Nissan with the new team, with NPI coming into the story with the whole Nissan division. I hope they come up with more of these adventurous trips. So thank you, Nissan.
It's been a long time since they last came out with a van, and this time I think they have a winner here. Congratulations, Nissan, for your new van.
The new NV350 Urban is expected to win a lot of Filipino hearts, especially in the UV Express segment. And we can't wait how this new product will help Nissan in boosting its brand presence in the Philippines.
True, all of my dreams when I found you.
Introducing the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4.
rock and blues at the Roadhouse, Manila Bay.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Strada. It's your sport truck.
The Automotive Philippines recently amplified its arsenal with the launch of the 8th generation Toyota Hilux. Staying true to its name, the pickup combines the words high and luxury that underline the vehicle's competitive edge. In a two-day launch test drive event, team introduced the Hilux's all-new model designed for toughness and comfort.
We just have the full model change of the Hilux. After 10 years, new Hilux has become bigger and bolder, more powerful with a new diesel engine, and more fuel efficient with the new 6-speed automatic and manual transmission, and it has wider, bigger cabin and more luxurious features in it.
More of this new era of a pickup next week.
It came true. All of my dreams when I found you.
Introducing the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage G4.
Suzuki Philippines Incorporated conducted a groundbreaking ceremony for its latest car dealership, the Suzuki Auto Santa Rosa. Suzuki Philippines President Hiroshi Suzuki and General Manager Shuzo Hoshikura led the event along with guests from the Laguna Local Government Office, Shaw Motor Plaza Corporation, and Greenfield executives. Soon to rise along the Tagaytay-Balibago Road, it is the newest addition to the current roster of 32 Suzuki dealers nationwide, making the brand more accessible to motorists in the southern Tagalog region.
This is a completely 3S sales service parts. Actually, as long as we study market in the Philippines, so people in the Philippines start moving just surrounded Metro Manila. So we already recognize so many people start life in Laguna. So therefore we decide to put our 3S showroom so that we can accommodate with any kind of customer requirement.
Suzuki Auto Santa Rosa is owned and managed by the Shaw Motor Plaza. That is the first Suzuki 3S dealership in Santa Rosa, Laguna.
I would like to thank Suzuki Philippines for choosing Santa Rosa, your home, and for taking part in the vibrant economy of the city of Santa Rosa. And I know that just like the city of Santa Rosa, the city government will be giving good service to the citizens of Santa Rosa and to the neighboring towns as well. And I'm very happy that there's another venue for the people and another choice for the people to go through.
Suzuki Philippines is looking forward to provide the brand's great value, fuel-efficient, and top-quality automobile lineup to the vibrant community of Laguna and Southern Tagalog region. Suzuki Auto Santa Rosa is expected to complete its construction on the third week of December. And that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We would like to thank Nissan Philippines Incorporated for making us a part of their latest activity, the all-new Nissan Urban Drive. It was really an exciting excursion. Many of us went to the beach and tried scuba diving. And a few of us in the group played golf at Santa Elena. Again, thank you to Nissan Philippines Incorporated. Until next week at the same time here on Auto Review, this is Ron De Los Angeles saying thank you for joining us. Drive safely all the time. We'll see you next week.